everybody, and welcome to a classic game review. Didn't say it had to be a video game. Yes, the VCR Quarterback Game. It's basically like NFL Showdown, which I'm not going to review. I might, but I am unable to play this game because there is a NFL Films VCR in it. Well, VCR tape, a VHS tape. And you need a VCR, and I'm not a walking fossil, so I do not own a VCR. I don't even own a DVD player or a Blu-ray player. I watch movies on the Xbox. And I have Netflix and Disney Plus, so... so this game is the winner of 33 Emmys and developed by NFL Films and is licensed by all NFL teams before 1986. So Jaguars and Panthers fans will not be happy because, sorry, you're not in this game. Neither will Titans fans, but Titans fans, you do have the Oilers, I think. Is there an Oilers helmet up here? Yep, Oilers helmet. All right. Found this at a thrift store. Well, it was called Hidden Gems. It's a junk store, as my Mimi lovingly calls it. And it was $5, so it goes for about $6, but I found it on eBay for like, and if this game is junk, there are no refunds, as I was told. Well, I wasn't told that, there was a sign. So it said, inspect items closely, no refunds if it's garbage. And the first thing I see is this. I assume this is the board, and the cards are scattered, so that's great. And the first problem I see is that the first down marker, yep, here it is, it's broken. It's broken. And there's no instruction manual either. So, from what my dad told me, my cousins, I'm not going to say their names, they're both dudes, so I'm going to call them, since a Dolphin and a 49er are on this, I'm going to go call them Joe and Dan, for Joe Montana and Dan Marino. But yeah, here is the VHS tape, NFL Films. But what my dad said is you would get card, and you would have to watch the tape. It'd either be a passing play or a running play, and it would either have whatever happened on, sorry that you're only seeing my legs, deal with it. What would happen, say it was a game between the Broncos and the Steelers. Say, who would be the Steelers quarterback at the time, like Bubby Brister? And no, let's do two teams I would know who's quarterbacks. Let's say it's between the Giants and the 49ers. It would be Joe Montana versus Phil Simms. Say Montana drops back to pass, and on the play he throws a 50-yard touchdown to Jerry Rice. Well, then you would get a 50-yard touchdown if you called a passing play. I don't know what happens if you called a run play and that was the play. Or if Phil Simms dropped back to pass and he threw an interception to Ronnie Lott, then you would get an interception. Now, once again, if it was a running play, I don't know. But if you did call a running play and it was like a 5-yard run, you would get a 5-yard run, which would suck if it was like 3rd and 10 and you needed like a 15-yard run. Well, you need a 10-yard run, but you know. So yeah, let's keep inspecting. There are two of each of these pieces. There is a blue piece and a red piece. There is a die. Oh, there's actually two of them. And one was not in the correct place. The first down marker, once again, still broken. That sucks nads. But what am I going to do? I can't return. Now all these cards. There are kickoff cards, penalty cards. Ew. I see. Look at these. All right. Look at these. This is cool. Now that I look at this. All right. So here, this card says running play. Fumble. You could fumble it. Wow. As an NFL showdown, you would roll the dice, and one of the dice would either say, you could roll the turnover dice, and it could be a turnover. So that's different. Or look, passing play, 10-yard loss. It's a sack. There's also penalty cards. This one says illegal crackback. What was your running back sitting in the locker room doing crack? Also roughing the passer, which is an actual penalty. Passing play, 15-yard game. And the coolest one, passing play, you would turn to the VCR. Now let's take a look at the board. I haven't looked at it yet. Alright, that's neat. So, looks like, here's the board. Come on, get out of the way. This is cool. So, looks like, yeah, here you would put the penalty cards, passing plays, kickoff cards, and running plays. So, it looks like it would be AFC versus NFC, because there's the NFC end zone, the AFC end zone. So, let's just say the game was the Eagles and the Patriots. So, the Patriots would try and score in this one, and the Eagles would try and score in this. And now it's getting dark because it's been windy as heck today. And since Thanksgiving is tomorrow, we got it out at 1 today in school. So, have a holly jolly Thanksgiving, you bunch of turkeys. Don't get stuck in the cranberry sauce. Alright, that's all the Thanksgiving puns you're getting. Got the classic NFL logo, and now I want to look at these. I guess you would... Is there an instruction manual? Let me pull out this hunk of plastic. Whoa. So what it looks like, you would have to pull all the cards out of plastic. Now, last year for Christmas, I got this Star Wars playset. And you had to pull out the pieces and build it, you know what I'm talking about. At least 80s kids know what I'm talking about, except I'm not an 80s kid. I'm 30 years away from that. Almost 40, wow. Yeah. So I don't have a VCR, so I think my Mimi does, so, because she has a bunch of VHS tapes up in her attic, because my dad used to live there. And the only way to watch recorded stuff was you had to have a VCR or a rewinder. Because you couldn't just record stuff off of your DVR. No. There was no DVR. But yeah. I'd have to pop this tape in sometime just to watch it. And of course inside of the tape, and I'm not gonna risk damaging it, so get in there. Yeah, but look at this. Must roll a 2, 3, 4, 6. Must roll a 3, 4, 5, or 6. Must roll a 4, 5, or 6. Must roll a 5 or 6. Must roll a 6 to get your field goal. Wow, that is cool. And then I assume you would place, and the white line is for the 10-yard marker, and I assume you'd place whatever there, and I guess the highest it goes is the 22. There's the down marker. I don't know what you put on there. Maybe just like put a penny on there or something. You know, if you were eating while you're playing this, put like a Sour cream and onion potato chip, I don't know. So all in all, pretty cool game. But the back of the box tells you how to play. Because instruction manuals are hard. Alright, I'm going to read the back. Included in your new VCR Quarterback Game is a VCR tape. Choose between VHS or beta. Filled with incredible live action NFL logo footage that can be used again and again. You shuffle the cards, roll the die, call plays, and your favorite NFL logo teams run them for you. No two games are ever the same. So you get hundreds of hours of fast-paced game playing. All this combines to make the VCR Quarterback Game the only NFL logo interactive VCR football board game available. Somebody called me, so now I'm going to have to make 2 takes, and I'm going to have to edit this. I'm going to read. All this combines to make the VCR Quarterback Game the only NFL logo interactive VCR board game available. It is perfect for football fans, novices, or anyone who likes fast action and fun. A huge playing board that's like a real NFL football field, and either a VHS or beta video cassette, see from the lower right hand corner, VHS or beta format. So let's see. Yeah, we don't, there's a football. Is there a football in here? Is it under the cards? No, it's not under the cards. Well, we're already missing a piece, so I don't know. I guess the football was to mark what yard line you were at, I'd assume. I mean, they only have a football in NFL Showdown to kick field goals. It has this little foot flicking thing. You know, I'm describing too much NFL Showdown. We'll do a board game review of that. I need to make a classic. I need to add to the classic video games playlist, and now I'm going to need to make a board game. I guess I review board games too now. So, comment what board game you want to see, and if I have it, I'll do it. I have Connect 4 Shots. I have NFL Showdown, Battleship. I got Connect 4, the original. I have Clue. I have Trouble, but it's like missing all the pieces. And I have Star Wars Monopoly, so. Well, this, if you guys were hoping to see some gameplay of this, I'm sorry, but I don't got a VHS player. So if I ever go to my Mimi's, you know, I'll play it for a video. But I was just at my Mimi's, and, well, I didn't go to her house. We just went to the thrift store and Dairy Queen. But, yeah, all in all, I'll give it, I'm not going to rate the, alright, I'll rate first. For every board game review I do, I have 3 things. Condition of the game, so depends on how many pieces it's missing and how many parts are destroyed. The fun factor of the game, and if the rules make sense, and if it's a little confusing. So, also, visuals. What's it look like? The visuals get a 10 out of 10. I mean, this board is beautiful. The cards are awesome. The fun factor is an NA, non-applicable, or because I haven't got to play it yet. The condition, most of it's intact. First down marker's broken. I'm missing the football marker. So it'll get a 4 out of 10. I mean, the 2 dies are here. The VHS tape's here. It's got a bunch of crap in it. The cards are there. The board's fine. And the complexity, I mean, it's not like Chutes and Ladders where it's so easy, but it's not like Clue where it's nice and hard. So, but the VHS thing's a little confusing. And you know, doesn't have an instruction manual. So, alright. It gets a 7 out of 10 on that mark. Alright guys. Just let me package the board up here. So yeah, my dad's cousins have this game. One of them's actually living in Kansas City now, so I want to see him with them. But guys, that was the VCR Quarterback Game. And all in all, got a 10, a non-applicable, a 4, and a 7. So it gets 17 plus 4. Gets a 21 out of 30 because I couldn't do the last category. Alright guys, adios.